Most people believe talent is the key to success. They look at successful people and think they were born different, smarter, more gifted, luckier. But that's not the truth. Talent may get your attention. Discipline earns respect. Talent can open the first door. Discipline decides how many doors stay open. Think about the people you admire. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, leaders. Most people only see the result. They don't see the thousands of ordinary days that came before it. The early mornings, the late nights, the sacrifices, the repetition. Success rarely looks extraordinary while it's being built. It looks boring. Fact. Talent is a gift. Discipline is a choice. You have no control over how talented you were born, but you have complete control over what you do today. Talent can create opportunity. Discipline creates progress. One depends on chance. The other depends on you. Every single day, life asks the same question. Will you do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it? That question has nothing to do with talent. It has everything to do with discipline. Fact. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is dependable. Everyone feels motivated after watching an inspiring video. Very few people still feel motivated on day 30 or day 100. That's where discipline takes over. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It asks what needs to be done. Feelings change. Standards don't. The people who achieve the most aren't always the most excited. They're simply the most consistent. Hard lesson. Potential means nothing without action. The world is full of talented people who never became exceptional. Not because they lacked ability, because they lack consistency. Potential is invisible. Results are visible. Nobody gets rewarded for what they could have done. People are rewarded for what they actually do. Years from now, your life won't reflect your talent. It will reflect your daily decisions. Fact. Small actions always outperform big intentions. Reading 10 pages every day. Walking for 30 minutes. Saving a little money each month. Practicing one skill every morning. None of these actions seem impressive. That's exactly why people underestimate them. Great lives are rarely built through dramatic moments. They're built through ordinary habits repeated for years. Success compounds. Failure compounds too. Every decision moves you in one direction or the other. Mindset shift. Discipline is an act of self-respect. Every promise you keep to yourself builds trust. Confidence doesn't appear overnight. It grows every time you prove you can rely on yourself. The strongest people aren't always the most talented. They're the ones who keep showing up. Again. And again. And again. Eventually, discipline becomes identity. And identity becomes destiny. Fact. Excuses are more dangerous than failure. Failure teaches. Excuses repeat. When you fail, you have the chance to improve. When you make excuses, nothing changes. You simply become comfortable staying where you are. Every excuse feels reasonable in the moment. I'm too tired. I'll start tomorrow. I don't have enough time. Days become weeks. Weeks become years. Eventually, you forget what you were capable of becoming. Fact. The best performers master the basics. Most people search for secret strategies. Successful people repeat simple habits. They show up. They practice. They improve. They repeat. The basics aren't exciting. They're effective. Mastering the ordinary produces extraordinary results. Hard lesson. Comfort quietly steals your future. Comfort rarely feels dangerous. That's why it's so powerful. One skipped workout. One missed opportunity. One extra hour scrolling. None of these choices seem important until they become your lifestyle. The future isn't changed by one decision. It's changed by thousands of small ones. Comfort asks for a small sacrifice today. Tomorrow, it asks for something bigger. Fact. Time always reveals the truth. At first, talent often looks unbeatable, but time rewards consistency. The talented person who stops improving eventually gets past. The disciplined person keeps growing. 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. The gap becomes impossible to ignore. People call it success. What they don't see is the discipline behind it. Mindset shift. Discipline creates freedom. Many people believe discipline limits their life. The opposite is true. Financial freedom comes from disciplined spending. A healthy body comes from disciplined habits. Peace of mind comes from disciplined thinking. Freedom isn't the absence of rules. Freedom is the reward for following the right ones. Every disciplined decision you make today gives your future self more choices tomorrow. Fact. Discipline is built one decision at a time. No one suddenly becomes disciplined. It begins with one choice, then another, and another. Every decision strengthens the habit or weakens it. The quality of your life is nothing more than the quality of your repeated choices. Fact. Successful people don't wait to feel ready. They start before they feel confident, before they have all the answers, before fear disappears. Action creates confidence. Waiting creates doubt. Every day you delay, your fears become stronger. Every day you act, your confidence. Hard lesson. Nobody can build your future for you. People can teach you, support you, encourage you, but no one can take action on your behalf. Your future depends on the choices you make when no one is watching. Those quiet moments shape your entire life. Fact. The hardest part is showing up. Not because the work is impossible, because your mind always looks for comfort. It tells you to wait, to rest, to start tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next year. The people who succeed aren't stronger than everyone else. They simply refuse to negotiate with their excuses. Mindset shift. Discipline always beats talent in the long run. Talent may help you win once. Discipline helps you win for a lifetime. Talent can impress people. Discipline transforms lives. Talent without discipline eventually disappears. Discipline without talent continues to improve. Given enough time, discipline almost always wins. One day, people will look at your success and call you talented. They'll never see the mornings you wanted to quit, the evenings you kept going, the days when no one believed in you, or the countless ordinary choices that slowly built an extraordinary life. Remember this. Talent decides where you begin. Discipline decides where you finish. Every choice you make today is shaping the person you'll become tomorrow. Choose comfort, and your future becomes smaller. Choose discipline, and your future becomes limitless. Years from now, you won't regret the effort. You'll regret the excuses. The life you want isn't waiting for more talent. It's waiting for more discipline. If this lesson gave you a new perspective, subscribe for more timeless wisdom. Because one powerful idea, applied every single day, can change your entire life.